Fuck off. I'm alive, I don't know, am I? Hello, Michael, hello, 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 hello. Looks like I am live. And in living colour. Chaos Gamer, hello. How is everyone tonight? Is everybody feeling fine and dandy? Don't know why I'm singing, but I am. Tired, me too. Me too. Tonight I'm going to have a bit of a mix night. We're going to talk stressed. We're going to talk bits and bobs that I've heard. We're going to talk rumours and things going to legends that I've heard. We're going to talk about what rules we're doing at the game I am hosting. And we're also going to paint a little bit. And then I may play a bit of, or set up World of Warcraft for... what the hell's that? Sounds like fucking porn then. Fucking advert came on when I'm trying to load fucking the Streamlabs and stuff up. I always have to check it and make sure. So, oh, is it going to come up? Instead you've got someone, oh yeah. What the fuck? But yeah, so we'll do a few little bits and bobs tonight. Carry on with the... I want to try and get this bad boy done. Actually, let's make him look that way because he looks nicer. Yes. So it's starting to look... I mean, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to go over all of the silver bits in lead belcher and then go over with that. Alright, treacle. Alright, you treacle tart, yeah? I'm probably going to go over lead belcher and then do this because it's not getting the desired effect because it's on top of gold. So we'll probably have a lead belcher painting day. And then we'll do the same with this guy who's looking splendid. And then I just need to figure out how I'm going to stick that on his back. Because I've got some ideas. The things on his base are probably going to be used. But that's how it will look on his back, so he looks pretty fucking cool. So yes. There's also a new model reveal today, which is splendid. Beautiful little model. Beautiful, especially if you like Space Marines. Beautiful little model. So we'll start by having a look at that. It's the chaplain. Jump chaplain we've been talking about for ages. So he's the guy who was mostly in the video. Alright, Crusader. So he's the guy who was mostly in the video, but he looks good. He looks very good. Look at that. Look at that guy. The smoke. I don't know where the smoke's coming from. We will have a look at the back. See, they've done the smoke, though, and they should have done the smoke from this, because that's what that is. That's what that is. That's the only thing I don't like about this model. I love everything else. I love the book. I even love the paint job. I like the fact they've gone for a red leather. Different. The only thing I don't like is this smoke. The smoke should have been attached to this, and it would have made sense. That's the only thing I don't like. I love the head. I love the pistol, the Absolver pistol. I love his Crozius, even though for me it needs to be a bit bigger. That is the only thing. I love the fact that it's smoke that he's jumping from, but it needs to be attached to this. That is all it needed, and it was perfect. Yes. Yes, I could. Yes, I can do. Yeah, I can do that myself. Because smoke's quite easy to do. Literally, I'll just get some green stuff, mash it up looking like this, and then just attach it there to there so it just looks a bit different. Yeah. Just pin him some rubble from... Yeah. I do like the smoke, though. I do like the smoke. It just needs to be here, so I'll just put like another piece that's going from here, and it'll, yeah, be fine. I'll do that, and then I'll also do it on this one as well, a little bit coming out and double up on it and stuff, yeah. But yeah, you can do it. You can do it. You could even do it from these. A little bit of smoke coming from it. It's just the foot bit. It's like he's jumped and then turned the engines completely off. but the only smoke that's come out of it's there. So there's nothing here. It's the only thing that's bugged me. It's bugged me while I was sat in work. But I love the fact they've gone for red leather. It's a bit different. Red leather. Say that 10 times fast. So, what would be another model for Jen? Or is that the wrong... No, yeah, wrong army. So this is for me. This is my army. These are the good guys. Even though he's got a skull mask, these are the good guys. These are the good guys. Let's see if we can see the video. June 26th. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, I'm getting a couple of them because I've got 3 chaplains in Terminator armor, so I'll be getting another 3 of them. You want 6 of them? 6 of him? What, for 2 different armies? But it's very nice. It's very nice. Very nice. There was some rules for Armageddon put out there, so if anyone's going to be playing the Armageddon games, some rules there for you to have a little look at. I'm not really going to use that, but yeah, 3 for your Dark Angels, 3 for your Templars. Nice. When will the new codexes be out? Rules and date sheet. So in the new edition box set, you will get a full new... Hang on, why is my light so dark? Hang on a minute, let me fix it. So in the box, there you go, that's better. In the new box, you'll get the new rule book. So you'll get something like that. So you'll get a full rule book, and it'll be about that thick. All right, it'll be about that thick. And in that, you'll have all the rules. You'll have all the individual bits and bobs. You'll have how the missions do and stuff like that. So you'll get a shitload of stuff in that. You'll also get bits of information from the individual armies and stuff like that. So that's when you'll get the rules. Data cards and data sheets, don't buy the data cards. Do not buy them. Whatever you do, don't buy them, because they'll change in about 5 minutes. They'll bring out an army, it'll be too strong, they'll nerf it, and all of a sudden your data cards are pointless, unless you're going to write on them and change them. So the actual data cards themselves, do not buy them. Just get the app and update the app. Just get the app because the app updates automatically. Codexes are going to be a bit behind it. So June is when they'll bring out Armageddon, and you're probably talking 3 months after that. So maybe August if you're lucky, but more like September, October, November for the Orcs and the Space Marines. I've also heard that the Tau and the Custodes are going to be out this year as well. So these boys, whether it was right or not to buy them, we will find out. Now, whether they're just going to be in the cabinet looking nice. But yeah, this year you should get Orcs, Space Marines, Tau, and Custodes. Apparently. That's the voices on the Vox whispering that into my ears. That's why I wear these, so they can whisper it into my ears. You should read the article at the end. Ooh, all right, okay. Oh, yeah, it'll be about next week's release, won't it? Right, okay. We'll be showing off something a little smaller from Armageddon box set next Monday. So make sure you've signed up for our newsletter. Ah, right, so that... Something a little smaller. So is that going to be the Grots? Or are they taking the piss and they're going to do the vehicle thing? Should be interesting. So where's the little asterisk bit? Do you reckon it'll be the Gretchens? Or are they just saying that's throw us off? Gretchens or Grots, yeah. So they will probably get... do you reckon we'll just get one, or do you reckon we'll get a unit? Do you reckon they'll start putting a unit in there? Probably just the one, though, in them, because they're stingy bastards. But yeah, that was down here. So right there. We'll be showing off something a little smaller from Armageddon box set next Monday. Make sure you're signed up for our 40k newsletter to ensure you don't miss it. We're also getting very close to revealing all the contents of the box right here on Community Watch This Space. Ooh. So, does that mean then they're going to do one more reveal for Orcs, one more reveal for Space Marines, and then that's it. They're going to reveal everything. Is that what that means? Is that what that means? Answers on a postcard, let me know. But yeah, very nice model. Very nice model. Right, is Grease Piece here yet? Is Grease Piece here yet? I'll have to tell him when he turns up. So, anyone who's a fan of Space Marines, unfortunately, according to... I haven't seen him. I haven't seen Shalom popped up yet. According to Chapter Master Vara, I had heard a couple of bits, and obviously other bits were logical. But there are going to be some models in the Space Marine Codex going to Legends. So let us have a look which ones they are. No sand in the spray, so much overlasted. Oh, give yourself a sore throat, fucking hell. Right, let me get this up. Standard Space Marines. We'll have to just go Ultramarine, won't we? Right, so these are the models that are going to Legends. So, let us go via price, and let's go price low to high to begin with. So, one of the things that's going to Legends is this, the Firestrike Servo Turret, which is Primaris, which has surprised everyone. But nobody uses it, the rules are shite, and it's not the best looking model. So that's going to Legends, apparently. Moving on from that, there is... the Primaris Invader ATV. Apparently that's going to Legends as well. I only recently bought one of them. So, apparently that's going to Legends. The Razorback is apparently going to Legends. So, are they going to be replacing it with another transport vehicle, or is it just basically going to be the Inceptor is going to be taking its place? The Tactical Squad, which makes sense because it's Firstborn. You've then got the... Where are they? Have we gone past them? There they are. The Devastator Squad. Again, Firstborn. They're going. And finally, you can't actually buy them on their own, which is why they've not been a great success and you don't see many of them. And it's the other reason why I'm mentioning Grease Piece's name, because he was going to get some. But in this Vanguard Task Force, these guys, the... where are they? Those guys. Suppressors, they're going as well. So suppressors are going. So a couple of three Primaris units are going. Going into Legiones. But they just look daft to me. Tactical Devastators being replaced kind of makes sense. Yeah, they need to replace the Devastator. They have to, if they've got any brains whatsoever, they have to replace the Tactical Squad. Because the Tactical Squad is the most sold box. Every single box, you go back in time in history, Tactical Squad is their most sold. Yeah, so they're all going to Legiones. So you won't see them. You won't see them. Now, I was thinking about this. I was thinking of doing like a follow-up to the what love will the Dark Angels get, and doing it on a different army. So we'll have to have a little look, because I have heard about Xenos armies. Where is it? Where's the Xenos army? There it is. There we go. So I have heard that because of the Twin Lances coming out, and they're looking more streamlined and more curved, the broadsides and the... Where are they? The broadsides and... standard battle suits. Where'd they gone? We've gone past them. They're getting a new mini refresh. The broadsides I quite like because they've got... Oh, there it is. That's the Riptide, sorry. But the broadside I quite like because of that massive cannon. But yeah, the battle suits are going. They're going because Farsight's got more of a curved look to it. I've said this for ages. Farsight and Twin Lance have got more of a Japanesey style to them. Just wondering when it's likely people will start playing 11th edition data sheets. So all the data sheets and information, you can carry on using your current codexes. So they said this on the reveal show. You can carry on using your existing codexes. So a lot of the rules for the actual armies are not really going to change that much. It's more the actual fighting phase and combat and shooting and everything that's going to be changing. So you can carry on using your existing codex for now, and then when the new one comes out, that's when they'll change any rules that they're going to change in it. So it's kind of going to be, at the beginning of the edition, it's kind of going to be like edition 10.5, but by the end of it, it'll fully morph into edition 11. Just makes more sense because some armies only had their codexes come out last year. And imagine that, you go out, you've got a codex for less than a year that you've just spent 40 quid on, and then you can't use it anymore. And all of a sudden it's like, I've just spent 40 quid, now I can't use it. And now I've got to wait until another 2 years before I get another codex. What's the point in buying them? And that's what it's been like all the way up to this edition. So who was one of the last ones to come out? Last ones were Thousand Suns were one of the last ones, weren't they? Votan were one of the last ones. Drukhari were one of the last ones. Apparently Drukhari are getting a bit of love as well. What's the new phase rules? Don't know yet. They're leaking bits of it out, dribs and drabs. So they've told you about the charge phase, the combat. So we'll find everything out very soon. Guardian Knife got royally screwed. Much prefer the first initiations, the broadsides. They were shoulder. Yeah, that were quite cool, weren't they? Yeah, they were shoulder mount. They were quite cool. But yeah, so apparently Vex coming back for the Drukhari. And I was watching a little bit of his Balrak stream last night, his live stream. Apparently we're not going to get any boobs. Because if anyone's seen the Vect model, so Vect Slave Badge, Vect Slave Badge. Oops. Can't spell anything today. Right, let's have a look at this. Images. I used to have one of these and it was so cool. There you go. So, this is Vex Slave Badge here. Right, go away. So that was, well, there's the boobies. So he had slaves with, and one of them, as you can see, had Mahusa tits. But yeah, that was the slave badge. But apparently they're getting rid of it. So there's Vect. There's some of his boys there. But yeah, he used to have little slave girls on there. But they're going. They're going, apparently. Well, I say they're going. But there's been no mention of he's getting a slave badge or the boobies yet. So we're still waiting to find out on that one. But yeah, there they are. There's the slave girls with the boobies out. So there's Chaos Gamer, and don't know who that is. Just hope charging and fights don't get weaker. Nids are all about fighting. Charging's gone a lot better. Have you seen the charge rule? Oh, the charge rule's sexy as fuck, man. Right. So, with the charge rule, let me see if I can find it. But yeah, the charge rule you will love. Grease Peas, you've just missed it. Oh, man. Right. I'll go through it over in a minute for Grease Peas. So, charge rule is brilliant. So, charging now, engagement range is 2 inches, not 1 inch. Right? So, the bubble's bigger, which means there's no more of this. Here's a wall. I'm going to stand here because you can't charge me because of the wall. Doesn't matter now. You can still charge him. The other thing is, let's say you've got your unit here. You've got a unit here, an enemy here, and an enemy here. You want to charge them, right? You don't have to say who is. It's okay, you've seen it of the new Blood Angel. No, I'm talking about models that are going to Legends. You missed that bit. So let's say you're here, and there's 2 units. One here. One's 4 inches away, one's 8 inches away. You don't have to say who you're charging. Now, you roll your dice, and let's say you really wanted to go for them at 8 inches, but you can roll a 7, then you can still charge the other unit. And combat's going to be a lot faster as well. There's all sorts of things. So there's loads of really good things that are coming in. So like in the combat phase, let me show you this. So, charge roll information, right? If your unit declared a charge this phase, all you have to do is say, I'm going to charge. You don't have to say who. You don't have to say what. It's, I'm going to charge. Right? Before moving, select one or more enemy units that are within 12 of your unit within the maximum distance of your unit, and until the end of the move, each of these enemy units is a charge target. So you're stood there, you go, right, they're all my charge targets. You don't really, in a thingy game, you'd be like, I'm not bothered. Each model must end its move closer to one or more charge targets. Each model that can end its move within 1 inch of the charge target must do so. Each model that can end its engagement range, which is now 2 inches, with one or more charge targets must do so. After moving, your unit must be engaged with all of the charge targets. So you can go, right, I'll have charged them too, so you've got to get them both. Your unit cannot be within engagement range of one or more enemy units that are not your charge targets. So if there's one unit here, there's one there, you can't then go as a big wave if you've only allocated one of them. And until the next turn, each model in the unit has Fights First ability. So it looks like the Lion, Lucius, and a few others, they're losing the Fights First. So it's not going to be as strong. But there you go. Crucially, and can now fight an enemy with an engagement range of 2 inches. There's no more of that, I'm going to stand 1 inch away from the wall malarkey. That's what I was just saying then. So, he's there. He's rolled a 7. He could choose any of them and go for it. But yeah, have a little read through that. It's really interesting. Right, Greasy PC. We've been hearing through the voices on the Vox of units that are going to go to Legends. All right? The first one that's going to go to Legends. So Legends means they're not going to be in the Codex anymore. And you can only use them in specialist games. I know I'm going through a few before people start saying it. Does that mean if it's my turn and I charge, the opponent can fight first? No. So by the looks of it now, when you charge, you get fight first. So I'm just waiting to see what the rule is regarding, models with fight first, because that will be interesting. Right, the first one to go to Legends, which was fully expected because they are firstborn, is the Tactical Squad. So the Tactical Squad is going to Legends. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. The second one, which is another firstborn, is the Devastator Squad. That's gone. Well, this is rumour. We still haven't fully heard, but I trust the source because it was Varak and he knows. The next one, which will surprise everyone, is the Razorback. The Razorback is going to Legends. So you won't be able to use that. Now, there have been 3 rumoured Primaris units that are going to Legends as well. The first one is the Primaris Invader ATV. Apparently that's going to Legends. Mario Kart's going. Mario Kart's going. The next one that's going to Legends is the Fire Strike Servo Turret. That's going. No one likes it. No one buys it. It's gone. And then the last one. Yeah, you like your ATV. Yeah. You still use it in a Legends game. The last one was actually, funnily enough, something you were talking about getting. That's why I'm like, wait. Don't do anything yet. Wait. The next one that's going is Suppressors. The Suppressors are going. Yeah, so don't buy any. Yeah. Bye-bye Suppressors. Apparently they're all the ones going. Tau, broadsides, and battlesuits are getting a refresh to look more like the Twin Lance and Farsight. Also, apparently Vex coming back for the Drukhari. You nearly bought a set yesterday. Thank fuck you didn't. Vex apparently coming back, but he's not going to be coming back with the slaves, with the boobies. So no booby slaves. No booby slaves. Yeah. Good, because I always got done by that. I lost my whole squad before it could fight. Yeah. How would the ATV work with the Outrider data sheet currently? I can take it an ATV part of that unit. You'll still be able to use it at the start, but as soon as if it goes to Legends, it's only when the Codex comes out. So all it's going to Legends mean is they won't be updating the rules for it. That's pretty much it for the rule. So they won't get any refreshes. They need to do on the app a Legends section so you can do games with them. But tournaments, you can't use them and stuff like that. So they'll be removed from the Outrider section. So they'll just have Outriders on their own. They might bring something else, because you remember they used to have a bike and a sidecar, which was kind of like they done the same thing as the ATV. So they might bring that back. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait. They should start revealing more. What you'll find is a lot of the influencer channels like Tabletop Tactics, Vanguard Tactics, stuff like that, they're already recording stuff because they know the rules. They're already working them out and stuff like that. So you'll find on launch day there'll be a load of stuff like it. So a couple of things I'm going to be doing as soon as I get hold of, like, know what's going on, I'll make some myself so people can watch. Because sometimes these channels, because they're so integrate with the game and they basically know everything about everything, they kind of feel it as all blasé, and I think they fly through the rules too fast. And you kind of sit there going, I don't quite get that. Could you repeat? But they can't, because it's like a pre-recorded thing. I think because they're so connected with the game, they go through things too fast that new starters don't know. It's like they're talking to people who've played it for years. Where I'll try and do one where I'm talking to someone who's never played before. I'll try my best anyway. That's why I'm trying to get things painted, so I've got different things to show, rather than Dark Angels versus Dark Angels. I want some Chaos, I want some Emperor's Children, I want some Custodes, some Knights, stuff like that painted so we can do it. Any news of NIDS going to Legends? Nothing yet, but I imagine NIDS will be further into the edition. So the only things that you'll hear now are the codexes that are going to be coming out this year, which is going to be obviously Orcs and Space Marines. They're definitely coming out. And according to Chapter Master Valrat, Tau and Custodes are coming out this year as well. So Tau apparently are getting a mini refresh with the broadsides and the battlesuits. And Custodes obviously have just had a little refresh with some of their models going to plastic. But it's whether they then go to... they may do more things in plastic. So you've got like Telemon Dreadnoughts that may go there. You've got another version of this. And there is another Grav tank that they may do that's currently resin. They may bring out whole new models. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. I think they'll get rid of the current Guard models and replace it with the Horus Heresy ones. But yeah. Oh yes, let me unlock Monday Minis. Have you unlocked it, Chaos, already? Oh, Chaos is... Have you already unlocked it? Look at that. She's a good one. Right. It looks like Monday... Come on, you fucking... What the fuck you... What? Why won't you move? That was the weirdest. I can't... What? Right, let me close Discord. That was weird. Discord would not move. Thank you for unlocking it. So Monday Minis is open. This thing, what the hell? Discord just won't move from that page. It's like it's locked up there. That's so weird. Yeah, but Monday Minis is open. I might have to log out. Right, let me log out of it. Ah, that's why. That's why it wouldn't move. Let me log back in again. My fault. I pressed F11. Are any of the official models plastic? Yeah, all the new stuff will be plastics. So, like, they're trying to move away from resin because there's an EU thing, or not an EU thing. There's a mandate for what they're going to be introducing in the UK regarding plastics, so that they're going to be like fining you if you've got like resin stuff. So that they're trying to move everything to plastic. That's why in a few of the things now they're bringing out the terrain and stuff. They're bringing the terrain out made of MDF. But yeah, if you look, if you go to Discord. And you go down to the Warhammer section down here, and you got member minis, you'll see one for the 20th of April, which is today. So start popping your minis in there. We've got 2 already, and then we'll have a little look at them at the end. But yeah, get them in there. Get them in. But yeah, there's quite a lot of news today, and obviously there was where is he? There he is, the big guy, the new jump back chaplain. Looks beautiful. Yeah, government will make them pay the plastic tax. Yeah, yeah. They don't get taxed as much for plastic as they do for resin. Resin, they get charged a hell of a lot more for, so that's why they're trying to move a lot of stuff over from resin. The only problem with resin, though, is... the only problem with plastic, it's a lot more expensive to produce everything. So, for example, when you do a resin model, so let's say they were doing that in resin. You know, when I paint Horus, the way that's made is they make a mold, and then they pour the resin in, let it dry and set, take the mold apart, and then take the bits out, and then that's how you do the resin. Then you put it back together again, pour it in, do the same thing, and you can get so many out of each mold. Where the plastic one works is they got to design it all the same, but they do it on CAD rather than Sculpt and CAD and Sculpt. Then what they have to do is they have to send off to get the actual plates made. So they'll have two sections of a plate come together, and then you pour the plastic in, and that's how you get the sprues. But it's the mold that's the most expensive thing. You're talking like 50 grand per mold. So if a model's not selling, like the Invader ATV might not be selling, like the Firestrike turret might not be selling, the suppressors obviously aren't selling because you can't get them individually. So because they're not selling, they're not getting their investment back, so that's why they bin them off. That is why they bin them off. Where the fuck's me? Oh, there it is. I wonder where my mouse had gone then. So yeah, so what we're going to do in a minute, we're going to carry on doing a little bit of painting. I'm going to try and do quite a lot of lead belchering on this today, and then I'm going to go over it with that because it just isn't working. So we're going to carry on with this guy. We're going to go over him with another coat. We're going to leave him as he is. So he's looking good. We're going to do some bits on that as well. So we're pretty much doing the tank. So let's get the cameras up and rollings. Anyone got any questions? I do enjoy your questions. You're good group with your questions. You're very good. It's very good with the questions. Very good. Right, where's Belcher of the Lead? It's here somewhere. There it is. Has anyone booked their tickets for the 30th of May for the Goodbye to 10th edition? Right before June when it comes out. Perfect timing. Look at that. Perfect timing. Valrat can't do that time because he's away. So Valrat won't be making it, unfortunately. I've invited him. I was having a chat with him before. Valrat won't be making it. He's at Gamescom or something. You don't want to buy something and then it goes into Legends. You'll find that the only things that will go into Legends will be really, really old stuff. So Tyrannid's got a really good refresh last edition. So all of that stuff that got refreshed won't be going into Legends. You're talking anything that's like 10 years old or older that will be going to Legends. Maybe. It depends on how it sells. Yeah, Gamescom is a massive one, so he'll be there. That's why he's not coming to my little thing. He's trying to turn into Game Riot. Because I've said for ages, I think I know where he gets his rumours from, and I know they'll be washing up soon because of the way that Warhammer want to package and distribute their stuff. So I think he gets all of his rumours. Don't know for definite, no one's ever told me. But I think he gets his rumours in a certain way. So because he gets them in a certain way, if that way then changes and they move that part of the industry to the UK, all his rumours are going to wash up. So I think he's trying to make hay while he can, get all the rumours out while he can, and then when they move to the UK, all his rumours will dry up. But then he's made another channel which has been successful as well. But fair play to him, he's clever. He's keeping his finger on the pulse. So you cannot knock him for that. Cannot knock him. But he is very much a Marmite thing, Valrak. You either love him or you hate him. I get on alright with him. I was having a chat with him today. Let me just water down some Belcher lead. I think I put way too much lead Belcher. And then we'll have a little natter later on as well if anyone wants to, because I know there's someone's joined the Discord. His name Lee, was it? Who's coming to the event. Wants to know a bit more about how we're doing it. So when he jumps in, I'll tell him. Gone up a couple of subs today. I was happy about as well. Gone up 3 subs, I think, in the last couple of days. We've been a bit stagnant for a bit. I mean, I've deleted a load of content because Games Workshop are on the war hunt for anything, so you'll find a lot of my shorts have disappeared. Because Games Workshop are on the hunt to basically delete anything they can and delete channels. It's like they don't want anyone to do any of their stuff apart from them, which is stupid. Right. So we will begin. Well, we always begin with the base code. I'll open up the lobby if anyone wants to chat. We got another appearance. Mr. Crane. There we go. See, a lot of people now are buying the tickets. So the tickets have got a QR code for my Discord in it. So then people can come and join the Discord and come and have a little chat. So I've just sent a little wave to Mr. Crane. So we're now up to, is it 96 members, which is the highest we've had on the Discord, which is wonderful. And obviously the only reason I'm sponsoring this event is to try and get more subscribers. I'll be honest with you, me, I won't sugarcoat it to anyone. My plan, that's why I'm doing it, try and get more subscribers. And I'll run more and more events. Because it'd be nice that when it's finished, there's going to be a prize to be given away as well. Yeah, it's just getting a really nice community. It's a nice mix of them as well, because you've got Warhammer fans, Repo fans. There'll be some World of Warcraft people jumping in at some point soon. So it's a nice mix of people, and just genuinely nice people. I think it's because we don't tolerate bollocks. And I'll call people out for the bullshit. I think that's another reason why it's pretty good. Anyone painting today? I'm going to dive in the lobby if anyone wants to come chat. Let's all go to the lobby. Someone at my door. I'm guessing it is the shopping. But yeah, so I'll base coat this in the silver. I should have used an airbrush. It'll be so much quicker. But what are you painting then, Mr. Piece of the Grease? Also, if anyone doesn't know, we're in deliberations and little chats about it. Me and Grease Piece Painting. ! GPP in chat, please. For everyone could go and follow Grease Piece Painting on Instagram. We're thinking of what we can do to try and get Grease Piece to 2,000 followers on Instagram. So he's thinking about doing a giveaway on the channel once he gets there. Not today, frazzled after building Defiler, Cravat Morn, 2 Dreads and a Repulsor Executioner. What have I built recently? I've built this thing in my hand. I've built Repulsor Executioner, that's finished. I've also built... I'm currently building some flying Custodes, which I will be using on Saturday when I go and play a game. So we're not sure how we're going to run this game yet, because there's only 3 of us going so far. So we don't know if we're going to just like set it up and have a 3-way battle, or we do like one plays one and then one plays the other and one plays the other. Depends how long we're going to be there for. But we're going to look at a simulation of what we'll be doing for the actual battle the apocalypse style game. I should have called it an Armageddon style game, but then everyone thought it was like the Armageddon rules and stuff, so probably best that. It's going to need a couple of think outs. It'd be a good day. So if anyone's around and wants to come and have a game on Saturday, Epics and stuff's in Warrington, let me know. Because I'm going to be taking these bad boys. Get yourself a YouTube channel and upload shorts. If you're an amazing mod. Yeah, Grease. That's a shout, that Grease piece. Should try that. Just do shorts like I've done. I think he thought about doing it, Michael, but he knows Instagram inside and out, and I think that's why he went doing it that way, because you can still earn from Instagram. But yeah, we want to try and get Grease Piece Painting to 2,000 followers. I keep going to say subscribers, but you don't subscribe on there, do you? Yeah, you could do. The good thing about it as well is you don't have to put any music on yourself like with Instagram. You can just put the music in the background. Same way. The shorts on YouTube Shorts are the same as the Instagram videos. And then do what I'm going to do, because on Wednesday I've got a few jobs I'm doing. So one of them is to do a video based on what the rules for the upcoming Apocalypse game is going to be. And the second one, I'm actually going to do a video of like me Dark Angels army at the minute. So people can see who's there, what's painted. Yeah, shorts are very popular. You don't earn a massive amount from it, but you still earn. The only problem with just doing YouTube Shorts is you need something like to get to monetization, you need like 10 million views in 90 days. The highest one I ever did, which I've deleted now, got 750,000. Being monetized, that earned me, so 750,000 views earned me a tenner. Whereas, I think I was saying this to someone the other day, I've got a video that's done 3,000 views and that's got like £3. So videos is the best way to go about it. Anyone fancy coming along for a game of 40k on Saturday? Anyone who's in the Warrington area? Can one of the mods ask Mr. Crane, who's just joined? Ask him, has he joined based on the Apocalypse game we've got coming up on the 30th? And if he has, tell him I'm streaming now if he has any questions. Please. Thanks, mods. Do you want some music on? Or do you want to hear my heavy breathing? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Streaming our videos the only real way to make money on you. Very true. Yeah, the shorts are a very good way to get subscribers. That's what I found with it. The shorts get you the subscribers, and the videos and the lives get you the monies. And it makes sense because the shorts you can do really, really quickly, but the videos and the live stream take longer. I have 165 stream my music on Spotify only because only been yeah, that's cool. Do you do like your own music on there, or is it just like playlists that you've picked? Yeah. The only thing with doing these like live streams, you can't really pick because you get the actual stream itself demonetized if you play someone else's music. So that's why I tend to play copyright-free music. I mean, look at Slave. He does like quite a lot. Like Fallout 4, all of Slave's Fallout 4 streams were demonetized. So the only places he was getting money from was memberships and super chats. Because of all the Fallout 4 songs, YouTube just go like, yeah, copyright, 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 and it's just a pain in the ass. I found that out when I tried streaming it. So he just doesn't monetize the channel. That's why when he does the Fallout videos, there's no adverts. Turns the monetization off. You know, I might start doing a thing where if I get to 5 members on the stream, I'll turn monetization off, so you don't get the adverts. What do you reckon? Is that worth something doing, or is that just a piss take on my behalf? Really needs to blow my nose. I need tissue. Nope. Oh yes, right in front of me. What did you say that you've retracted? Call me a piss taker. You heard a load of clicks and that was my elbow. My elbow just went. But yeah, don't forget, put your models in Monday models. Put them on now. Get your models on there. Get your models on there. Get your models on there. So you write songs and create the music all on the app, but use AI songs you can't sing. All right, okay, cool. That's cool. Yeah, you can tell this is going to need a secondary coat. Changing it from gold to silver. But they are very nice models. Very nice models. Just nice and different. You know, it's not matching up with Space Marine stuff in any way. It's their own. And you'll find a lot of this in the laws, probably Dark Age of Technology equipment as well. That's why everything hits on very low scores. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it, because this will be the first time I'll have played one of these on Saturday. First time I've played one of the Galatus Contempt Dreads. First time playing Venatari. First time playing with the new Shield Captain. I think it's the first time I've played properly with the normal Contemptor. So I'm going a little bit more shooty rather than close combat-y. Just for a change. So my army, I'm going to have this. Venerable Dread. Venerable Land Raider. Contemptor Dreads. 2 of them. One is the Galatus. So it's going to be a nice little army. Couple of Wardens, couple of Guard, some Sisters of Silence. The what are they called? The ones who got the big great swords. Them girls. Vigilators, is it? Okay, I'll see you streaming again on Friday. Can you not have the music in the background? If you've been given permission to do it, yes, you can. Because what happens is they'll put a copyright marker on it, and you get a couple of options. Option number one is you can just delete the actual music. So if you go back to some of my live streams in the past, where I've played some of these, you'll find that there's like no audio at all because they've been trimmed out by YouTube. So we could keep the monetization. But what you can also do is claim and say that you've been given permission to do it. They then message the people in charge of the music, say, is this true? They say yes, and then they take the copyright off it. So yeah, you can appeal them. I've done it loads. So when I was doing like the Airsoft Virgin ones, I used to have some music in the background off an app. So I have an app that I make it, and I did at the time, paid a subscription to a company called Storyblocks, who give you a load of like pictures and videos and music and stuff like that. And they used to always pop up copyright all the time. And then I used to just say, I've got a subscription to Storyblocks, and 5 minutes later it drops off. So, yeah. Give me permission to use your own. I don't even like country. I can use it. Yeah, Grease Piece. If she's streaming, best not drink this time. And what's you on? Your whiskey. That if you can remember. Well, I'm off this weekend, so I may consider like Saturday having a drink. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind playing a little bit of country now and again. Yeah, it's starting to come together and look quite nice now. So whilst that's drying, I'll move up to the bottom bit. Yeah, I'm thinking this week I might do a few extra streams. I might do like a Thursday stream and possibly a Saturday stream, or one or the other, depending on what Chaos wants to do. Because when she starts doing her job and starts working, she wouldn't be doing a Thursday. She may do a Saturday and a Friday and a Saturday, but she definitely won't be doing a Thursday. But then it all depends on how I am with the kids and their moods and stuff. So. Starting to look good. Starting to look good. I like the nice contrast. So what I'll do is I'll go over this paint with the lead belcher, lighten it up a bit, because then I can come back over it again with that ink. In fact, I might not bother. I might just null it. Now I've done it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think because I'm playing Custodes and I haven't really played him before, and Grease Piece has gotten used to his army now, I reckon he'll kick my ass. I know Chaos will. If I play Chaos on Saturday, she'll batter me. Because I'll be sat there learning the army going, how do we do this? What did these do again? What did these do again? Let's put some music on. Are you listening to me drivel on? See, there are other places that do copyright-free music. The only problem is they're not fucking copyright-free music when you click on it. So I keep going to like the relax movement, the same place all the time.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the airborne Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
So yeah, make sure as well you're all here on Sunday. Because Sunday is the quiz. Sunday is the spin the wheel. Sunday is the giveaway as well. So we're doing it from now on the last Sunday of every month. I'm going to be knackered next month Sunday. Giveaway, because I'll be obviously out and stuff like that with Chaos's, running the event and possibly Chaos's birthday. Looking good. It's the only thing when you do metallic over metallic, it seeps through. So next time I was to paint one of these, I would paint it all white with an undercoat, and then I would use speed paints, especially like gold and silvers. Speed painted all the way. So who's bringing what armies then on the 30th? What armies are you bringing? Nits. Maybe Night Lords, if we get them done, most likely the Sons of Sanguinius. Unfortunately, you will not have the Lion and his boys there to help you, as I am not playing. I shall mostly be wandering around and helping out. Yeah, I won't be playing, unfortunately. I have been asked not to because people will have questions and whatnot. So yeah, I've been asked not to, so I will be mostly walking around, talking, helping, doing this, that, and the other. In this scenario, I should be the Emperor. So, beloved by all. I shall be sat above all of you, watching what's going on. There you go. We'll use that excuse then. Sat on a golden toilet, probably. We have a curry the night before, maybe. Right. Need to build me a crown. A golden crown for my golden head. Why are you not working? Here we go. Right, I'm just trying to find the pictures of this thing so I can copy it. Not exactly. Just in the main. Forcing it down slightly too much, but no matter. A couple of thin coats is always better than one thick one. Finding the bit to grab hold of so I don't put my finger back in the paint. You should never finger your paints. Yeah, I think I'll do a little bit more painting. We'll do the minis. And then I want to try out that the new. I need to buy the new expansion. Actually, I haven't done that yet. But yeah, I need to do the new expansion for World of Warcraft and have a quick look at it. Got 4 more songs to write for your 3rd album. Nice. Nice. Singer-songwriter over here. Or songwriter at least. No, it's not a great, neat job, but I'm not going for neatness at this stage. I'm just purely going for getting the paint on there. Then we can start looking at inking and neating everything up then after that. Yep. Let's get the second bit over here. Because it's been getting warmer out, this paint's dry a lot quicker. Don't know if you ever remembers last year when it was that hot I had to stop painting because even in a wet palette it was drying up. I think grease piece was melting that day. Start of the year, giving myself a goal: 4 albums, north, south, east, west. Each with about each of the 50 states. Sorry, reading that going, Each song about being each of the 50 states. Nice. You have to put the link in Discord and we'll all come and have a little look. You hate the heat. Yeah, Chaos is the same. She hates it. I don't mind it. I quite like the heat. I enjoy it. Right. So what we'll do now is... Did I glue his arm on? Yes, I did. So I've inked him. So what I think I'll start doing is doing a little bit of... Put my readers on. My readers are here. And let's go with this one. Well, we've got a bit of Lady B. We'll start doing some of the legs here. Can you see that all right? looking at something intricate like this, it takes a bit of my attention. There you go, that's the sort of thing that we're doing, putting like the little silver aquila on it. It'll darken up when I put the Nuln oil on it. Just take that off. When I put the Nuln oil on it, it'll darken it right up and give it a bit of shadow. But for now, we're basically just getting as much of the silver in as we can, because there's quite a lot of filigree and detailing and stuff on these. It's like doing Gilliman. Gotta take your time. Because then, once you've got the main bit done, once you start adding an ink to it, it brings it all to life. There you go. Just something like that. Just trying to get his legs started off. And then we can do like a load of it in the shield itself as well. So we'll move on to the other leg. Link in the Discord. Nice. Put it in the promote yourself, yeah. Good man. We'll have a little listen to that. Have a little listen on the way into work. You see that right there. It looks like we sold a few tickets for the event already. They've only just advertised it today. I'll check my emails as well, because all the t-shirts should be arriving soon, but I've not had any confirmation through from them yet. T-shirts, hoodies and everything that people want. I'll have to put a couple of big boxes of stuff in my boot to give people when I see them at the 30th. Seismic and Wilson and whatnot. Give them their stuff at the event. His legs are starting to look good. Let's see what that was. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Do along the edges, grease piece. Do a bit of white along the edges, you know, the lightning base. If you do a little bit of lightning across it, a little bit of white across it, it looks like it's arcing and stuff. Gives it a little bit more of a 3D look. I know it's 3D already, but do you know what I mean? Just like edge with your brush, just run along the edge of it with white. Just give it a very thin line of it. That looks very, very nice. So much filigree. Yeah, just give it a go. You only have to do it on the bits that you think are sticking out the most and whatnot. I do it like on the corners, like the sharp corners. Because you could go whole hog and you could do all the shadows with like a darker version as well, but you can't really tell them that the natural shadow would do that anyway for you. Starting to bring it to life a little bit with a bit of silvers. I'd like to have, because I've still got models to build, like Venatari. I want to do a couple of the new scale guard. Wardens I'm going to leave because I quite like the Wardens. So I've still got a couple of models to build on Wednesday. I've got a pretty full day on Wednesday. Making videos. That's looking good. I'm quite happy with that. Can someone do a shout out in the Discord to everyone just to say, like, we've got Monday minis today to get your minis in the Monday mini section? One of the mods, do that for me. And come onto the stream and watch. Hashtag Monday Minis, yeah. But there's one leg nicely, oh no, I got a bit on this leg to do. But it takes a while with all this bloody, filigree, whatever you want to call it. Bloody loads of the bloody stuff. One sec. There you go. Just popped it in now. Alright. So we've done one leg as much as we can. Let's move on to the other leg. Watered down, so it's got to be a little bit careful, it won't seep off everywhere. Colour I want to do his chest as well. If I want to do that like white Aquila or gold Aquila or whatnot, I'll figure it out in a bit. That's quite a nice little look to his legs. I'd do a shield actually. I'd do a big, leave the gold Aquila on there. And just do all this stuff. Greasepace, are you thinking of going all mechanised again, or are you thinking of bringing some troops with you? Mix them up. Don't blame you. It's always the best way. So, like in my head, I'll have a plan on how I want the attack to go, because I'll always want to go first. And you tend to find most times if you go first, you win. So I'll always want to go first, so I'll have a battle plan already established in my head. It's only when I go second, it's all out the window. It's like, fuck it. Let's just improvise the whole fucking thing. Be nice to get a load of the Custodes finished. Be nice to do that. I'll order a cabinet this week, I think. Build that on my weekend off on the Sunday. Start moving the Dark Angels over. And it'd be nice to have like a row, so I've got a Chaos Army, Night Army on one, Custodian Army on another. Cabinet I'm looking at looks like it's got a lock on it as well, which is good. making the techniques that Matt told me. Yeah, looks quite nice when you start mixing silver and gold together like that. Yeah, just growling, biting, gnawing. Now, I go in with a plan what I'm going to do with my men. So it's like, I want to set up in a certain way. I want that, you know, my battle line will go like, that's going to go there, that's going to go there. And then it's like, I'm going second, am I? Fuck. I'm going second, am I? Right, how long ago did I post that? I've put your minis in Monday minis, and a few people have put them on in the general chat. Put them in the Monday mini section. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Well, that's kind of realistically, that's what Sons of Sanguinius are kind of like. They're like a better version. During the Horus Heresy, they were just a better version of World Eaters. Chaos or Greasepiece, can you go into the Discord and just go into the mini section and put... That's alright, I'll do it. Don't worry, I'll do it in a minute. Bless them for putting it in there. In general chat. Bless them. They don't know what they do wrong. We must teach them and guide their way. Hi, Drox, you alright? Oh, nice. Yeah, I've not done any of my guard squad yet. So, I've done these two models. I've done the Gladius, this, the Shield Captain, and that's it. I'm going to do 4 more guard and undercoat them because I want them for a game I'm playing on Saturday. Venatari to do, and then that's it. Just put them together, undercoat them gold, and then see what I can get painted. Alright, okay, hang on. Why can't he see the Monday Minute section? Right, 2 seconds. Kind of want to get 2 squads of guardsmen and paint one Custodes and the other Grey Knights. Ooh, interesting. Just for the fun of it. Just for the hell of it. Oh, you're watching. Oh, hello, Mr. Crane. Yeah, just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. I hope you subscribe, Mr. Crane. I hope you subscribed. That is all I'll say. I will say nothing else on the matter. Also, as well, I haven't said this for a while, actually. Make sure, if you're a Grey name in chat, just type in, do us a favour as well, just when you're in, if you're here in chat, just type in, just say hello. Make sure you've enabled gifted memberships, because there are some awesome people in here in chat who do gift memberships. To do that, all you do is where you hit the subscribe button, a new button will appear in its place called join. Here he is. Hello, Mr. Crane. So, where the join button now is, because you've hit the subscribe button, you click that, a new page or a pop-up will turn up with 3 little dots at the top right. Click that, and it'll have a button saying gifted memberships, and you should be able to enable it there. And then what will happen is, when these awesome people in chat gift memberships, you may get one. So there you go. But yeah, don't be afraid to, you know, jump in, ask questions and whatnot. Whereabouts are you based, Mr. Crane? You're local to Warrington? Obviously, you don't have to dox yourself. Don't have to give you full address, postcode, everything like that. Alright, okay, yeah. Ah, cool. No, it should be good. We're hoping to get about around about 50 people there. And then it's basically Imperium versus everything else. So the Imperium will be ran by my good friend Coops, who runs Blame the Dice War game, in case you've heard of that. So he's going to be running the Imperium side of things. And he's going to probably need to have a couple of lieutenants to help bolster everything. And everything else who's attacking it, all the Xenos, Mutant, and Heretic forces, are going to be led by Chaos Gamer and Abaddon. So it's going to be Abaddon versus Gilliman, basically. And it is purely 40k rules. So 10th edition 40k rules. There's only 2 rules, only 2 things that are not there. 1, there's no victory points. And 2, there's no objectives at all. So if you're taking any models that get perks and benefits from being within range of an objective marker, take them out and swap them out, put something else in. Because you won't get that benefit. Because there's no objective markers. It's going to be, if we get 50 people going, and 25 aside, and then it's 2,000 points an army, it'll be 50,000 points of Dark Angel, 50,000 points of Space Marines. Or Imperium, I should say, because there may be Custodes, there may be Guard, Sisters. Hey, if someone wants to buy 2 tickets and take Knights, they can do. Not Knights, Titans, they can do. It'll be like 50,000 of them, 50,000 points of that versus 50,000 points worth of Chaos, Xenos, Mutant, whatever. So anything else. And then it all depends on if the sides all align. So for example, let's say 30 people turn up with Space Marines and 20 people turn up with everything else, then I'll have to ask 5 of the Space Marine lot to jump over to the other side. So you'll be like heretics for the day. Let's see how it goes on. But yeah, I love a pocket. Oh, you travel around for big L? Nice. Nice. Well, we're going to be at Epics. So me, Grease Peace, and Chaos. We're going to be at Epics on Saturday playing a game. If you want to pop over and say hello. And whilst you're in a subscribing and following mood, if you've got Instagram, do !GPP in chat for the grease piece painting. There we go. I'm starting to get there now with some colours. Chaos is back. Yeah, pop in, say hello. We'll be in there playing. We're going to get there quite early. Right. So that's starting to look good. That's starting to look good now. There you go. Starting to come together. And I get some colour on it. So obviously that'll need a little bit more work. And that's starting to get a bit of colour in it as well. So they'll be like the two of the Contemptor boys that I've got. And that's the shield captain who will be fighting with some wardens, maybe. They're a good size. They're a good size. So what I think we'll do is we'll do another. What? How long have we got? What time did I put in general chat? So I said it at 10 past. Yeah, so we got 10 minutes. 10 more minutes for Monday Minis. Can do. If you want to do 2 tickets and bring a Reaver, you know, you can do. If you do 2 tickets, you can do 4,000 points. So it's 2,000 points per ticket. So if you want to do 4,000 points, do it. Do it. It would be great. The pictures will be amazing. Yeah, do it. Right. Let us do a little bit more of the filigree. But that would be pretty cool to see a Reaver. One of my mates who can't make it, unfortunately, Dank, who pops into chat every now and again, and he's currently in the forces. He's bought himself a Warlord recently, and he's been painting that, so one day when we do one, he'll bring that. One of the things that we are going to be doing, and a good reason why I bring 4,000 points, because obviously you'll be going against 2 people, but it's going to be one of them apocalypse games where you can team up with the people next to you. So it's not going to be purely, oh, I've got 2,000 points, he's got 2,000 points opposite, let's fight. Is it really? Yeah, well, you could, 4,000 points, you could bring a Warlord. You could bring a Warlord and 500 points, you know, something else backing it up. That would be quite cool. But yeah, so let's just, well, I'll tell you what, let me pop these away. Let me put all this away, and I'll show you pretty much how my plans are going forward. Because you may well do. That would be great to see a Warlord Titan there. That would be something special. That would be special. Warlord Titan and 500 points of, what would you call it? 500 points of escorts. There you go. 500 point escort army. Go with it. That would be pretty cool. So we'll do Monday Minis in about 5 minutes. I'm just going to show Mr. Crane the setup that I'm planning on doing. So obviously you've been into epics and stuff, and you know the size of it, and you know the tables and whatnot. So the plan will be, we're going to make a H shape. Right. Let me get the mighty paint up, as we did yesterday. Let me lower the table down. Right, so this is the plan. Right, so obviously we've got the mighty paint. So there's epics and stuff, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to make a table. So we're going to put one table in the center like that. Okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to put one table like that. That's a bad example. That wouldn't work. Never mind. Then we'll put another table like that. another table like that, another table like that. So you get the idea. That's how the tables are going to be set out. Obviously not in a bad design like this. Right, so that's how the tables are going to be. Let's do a new one. Don't save. Right. So I'm going to put one side of the table. It's probably easier doing it like this, actually. Then we're going to have a table here, and then we'll have a table like this. Right, so obviously these are going to be individual tables here. And the way it will work is you will have half a mat each. So you still got a decent size. Right, so this is going to be the plan. So you're going to put your army. So let's say here we're going to have Guilliman, and here we're going to have Abaddon, right? So this has got one big mat on it. And that's going to be split in half. And you're going to have like Abaddon here, we're going to have Guilliman here, and then we'll have Chaos, Xenos, whatever there, and an Imperium there. So that they're going to be fighting against each other. All along here, the mats are going to be split into two as well. I was going to do a better job on this when I do the video. And so we can fit everyone in, you're going to have all the Imperium down this side and this side. So they're the defenders. Then you're going to have all the Xenos, heretics, mutants, and all that on this side. And the plan will be, so let's say you bring your your Titans, right? And you set up here. So you're going to be playing against these two. I don't know if you're Chaos, I don't know if you're Imperium, whatever. But let's say you're either set up there or set up there. You're going to be playing against one or the other. But what you can do in this game is you can influence anyone here and anyone here as well. So the plan is you've got to work with the people next to you to do it. So if you rush off ahead and you're 5 turns ahead, then you're screwed. So if you work with the people next to you and you all do the move sequences at the same sort of time, so do the enemy and whatnot, you all work together. So it could be a case of they get wiped out there and there, for example. This one's finished their game and they then want to move this way. Now obviously if you're then moving that way, let me thicken that up, don't know how. So let's say then you want to move... Oh, for God's sake. Use a rubber on it. What am I doing with my life? Right, so let's say then you want to move this way. One of the biggest problems you're going to have is the distance. Alright, because 1, 2, 3, 4 armies have been wiped out, and you're over here and you want to get to this bit. So you want to move to get to there like that. See what I mean? During the command phase, you will get a free move to within 24 inches of this battle. So that then you mix in then with the movement phase and you continue on. And that'd be it. And the idea is, the centre here, whoever controls that for the most turns, i.e., let's say Guilliman holds it for 5 turns, Abaddon holds it, or the Xenos hold it for 4, then that's it. Because there's not 5 turns. It's just going to keep going and keep going and keep going. Because we've got the venue for 12 hours. Yeah, it is a nice way because it's just fight, fight, fight. Right, this unit's been wiped out. Right, I can then jump them and carry on fighting. And it could be that you're sat there wiping out army after army after army because you're sat here. So let's say, for example, you could be sat here like this, and you've wiped them out, 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 and you could just be holding it for everyone because you've got the 2 Titans. And the way that the Imperium and the Xenos armies, or Chaos armies, whatever you want to call it, the bad guy armies, will do it is they'll have lieutenants and they will say, right, I want that army set there. So if you take a big Warlord Titan and you're fighting for the Imperium, then all of a sudden, Coops, who's running Gilliman, might go, right, I want that Titan sat right here next to me. So if anyone tries getting close, the Titan can blow them off the board. And you can officially, if you're sat here and you've got 120-inch range and you can shoot someone there, do it. If they're 5 people away from you, but they're absolutely destroying everything thrown at them, and you got volcano cannons on the top, and you go, right, fuck that, I'm shooting them straight at him. You do it, mate. You do it. That's all part of the fucking fun. That's how we're going to do it. We're going to blast the shit out of everyone. Right. So that now has been... So it's the gates from... Yeah, it's the Battle of Thermopylae. Yeah, that's it. You are the 300 Spartans against the hordes of Persians who are coming through. And I really, really want there to be someone who shouts, "This is Sparta," and kicks someone. That'd be fucking Grease Peace, that. "This is Sparta!" Boom. And all of a sudden you just see Chaos Gamer go flying across the room. Whee! Right. One sec. Let me just do... Oh, wow. Okay. Right. Let me just type it in. Last shout. Everyone. Last shout for Monday Minis. Last shout for Monday Minis. I stand as tribute. I stand as tribute to do this. Right, so we'll do another couple of minutes. Like 2 or 3 minutes just for people to put the last ones in. But yeah, it'll be great because if you do it working as a team, if you work with the people next to you, you will win. If you do it so that you're on your own and you think, right, I'll take everyone out, I'm the best, blah, 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 all of a sudden you get wiped out by... You could be going against not just 2,000, you could be going against 500 from him, 500 from her, 2,000 here. All of a sudden your 2,000 points is going against 3,000 points. Is Grease Piece going to be the kicker or the one getting kicked? Great question. That's a great question. Chaos, do you want to take that one up? It's a great question. Right, where's Battle.net? Let me open Battle.net. Continue that one. Close that because I'm gonna pay for the kicker. There will be wars. Wars have been fought over less. Right. But it will be fun. Right. Monday Minis. Another minute or so, and then I'll lock the room, and then we will go. Then we'll lock the room, and then we will go. Not a bad turn at 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've not uploaded one of mine, actually. Let me upload one of mine. What was what I want to upload? Hang on. Monday Minis. Monday of the Minis. I will upload picture of something. Don't know what. Still working it out. Aim. Oh, there we go. We'll go with them, boy. We'll go with them. People have seen them before, but I'll upload them. Slave, the Space Marine, has entered the arena. He's uploaded some pictures. And don't forget, these don't have to be Warhammer 40k. They can be 30k. They can be Horus. It's fucking Horus Heresy, Muppet. It could be fantasy. Could be AOS. Could be Lord of the Rings. Could be another game system. Doesn't matter. Could be anything you want to upload. So we'll give it another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yes, I can count backwards. 1. Post is locked. Post is locked. Post is locked. Right. Let us have a little look. First up, we have Chaos Gamer with her Beautiful soul grinder. Beautiful soul grinder. Very nice. You can see all the muscular. Look at that. It's got a big gob. It's got a lot of pointy stars on it. I like the metal. Really like the metal. My boy! That's my son! It's a very nice model. It's very nice. Very nice. What do you think, chat? It's very nice. Moving on to a grease piece painting. Mephiston. Ooh, I love the armour. I love the cloak as well. Getting very nice at doing the shading there. Sorry, the shadows. Well, it's the shading. You get very nice at that. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Mephiston. Great model. Great model and really good paint job. Then we've got Crusader, Eternal Crusader. Today's work in progress for its Dark Angels. Ooh. Okay. So you got your Ballistus Dread. Lovely Ballistus Dread. We've got some Dark Angel stuff. So we've got the Brazes there. We've got the fins. And then we've got like a little symbol there that's Dark Angel. Very nice. And then the Redemptor. He's going full on plasma. He's gone the same as me. He has got the rocket launchers, the plasma incinerator, and also he has gone for the little assault cannon in there, the whatever it's called. But yeah, did you print that off yourself, Crusader? Is that your print job, or did you buy that? Did you do that, or did you buy that? That's lovely. It's very nice there. You printed that yourself? Nice. You got resin printer then? I need some little bits and bobs doing. But that's very nice. Well done, mate. Nice. Done a good... The print's really, really fine quality, isn't it? Very nice. Wilson. Yeah, we had a look at that the other night, didn't we? That's lovely. Have you made a decision on what colour you want to do this yet? The carapace. Have you made a decision on that? But I do like this. I love the way you get your little striations there. And you get the inking. Obviously, when it's like that, you can't tell too well. But when you zoom right in, beautiful. I'd possibly go for like a darker version of what you've got. Like go black and then, but when you're dry brushing it, do a lighter silver. Very nice. Beautiful work. Beautiful. Someone's knocking over the monster. You're gonna give Chaos Gamer a heart attack if she sees cans of drink dropped over by fucking electricals. She will have a fucking heart attack. Good job, mate. Well done. Well done. Who's that? Case 71. Gravis armor. Check pattern. Very nice. Very nice. This you, Arvin. The Lamentus Gravis Captain. The head isn't glued. It's just wedged. And you're afraid to try and get it out. I'd try with something soft like cotton buds. Like cotton buds or something. Looking very nice, mate. Looking very nice. Good job. Great yellows. It's looking good. The only thing I would recommend, and this is just constructive criticism, thin your paints down slightly. And they'll get better coverage. And also as well, you can do more with them. So rather than going straight from the pot onto the model, put them on like a... So I've got a wet palette, or you can get like a tile. And then mix 1 glob of paint to 1 glob of water. Or maybe 2 globs of water. But yeah, do that. And you'll get more out of it then. But looking good. Lamenters. Everyone loves Lamenters, don't they? Mist Crane. I'm working on Yeah. The thinning's quite easy. It's what percentage. So if you want to go for like a wash, you do something like 5 water to 1 paint. I tend to do sort of 1 paint to 3 water. And that's the consistency I go for. It depends what I'm painting. If I'm doing metallics, I'll do 1 to 2. 1 paint, 2 water. But yeah, I'd always thin them down that little bit. Because what happens is when it's sat in the pot, or when it's sat on a pallet, it starts drying. It gets thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker. So as it's there for a while and you're putting it on even thicker. That's why you double the water on it. But very good, mate. Very, very nice. Very nice. So, Mr. Crane. Oh, look at these. Look at these. Carcharodons mixed with Daleks. I do like them. I do like them. Some 6th edition bits. Sorry, Mark 5 bits. Sorry, not 6th edition. Mark 5 bits. Very nice. Is that a self-made Tyberos, or was that? Is that the model? Because he has had a model before, hasn't he? But yeah, don't let any water get in your paint pots. Yeah, yeah. But they look amazing. Very nice. Very nice. There's Tyberos himself. Tortuga Bay Minis. All right, okay. I'll have to have a look into that. But great job. Nice edge highlighting. Who's that? He's stood on there. Is that a Iron Warrior? Or is he just battering someone? That meant to be an Imperial Fist as well. Alrak will be happy. Here we go. Oh, look at these. Look at these. Are these your 2 Titans? Astral Claw. All right, yeah, it makes sense. But Astral Claw, yeah. And Carcharodons. Are these both yours? A Mantis Warrior hand. Is that your Reaver and that your Warlord? Wow. Got to bring the Warlord. Either bring the Warlord or bring the Reaver with a load of backup. Maybe bring your Carcharodons. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. So it's not going to be massive and big like that, but I'm going to have a little think about it, because I might have a rejig of the H shape and like do a few other little bits that stick out and stuff just to change things up. I'm going to go down to, when I'm there on Saturday, I'm going to have a look at it and see what I can do. Because I might change the shape rather than the H. I might have a little bit sticking out here and there so that you've got other fights going on and stuff. So we'll have a little work at it. But no, very nice. Well, I say very nice. Absolutely fucking gorgeous. Seismic. Emperor's Championes. I believe that is. Looking good. Looking good. Look at that. Emperor's Champion. Beautiful. Beautiful. Slave the Space Marine. Are these cursed guards or something? What are these then, Slave? Are these... See you, Ivan. Take care, bud. Thank you for popping by. I appreciate it. But yeah. Looking very nice, Slave. Are they Nurgle? Are they rotten like Nurgle? They're zombies. Zombie guard. For Nurgle? They're zombies. Oh, is it just... Oh, right, okay. You got all the guard hats and stuff. Beautiful. Great job, Slave. And then last one is just mine. So they're my Inceptors. I couldn't find anything else. So I just thought I'd have a little look. Through my folder to see what I had. So they're my Inceptors. One of them at the minute, as we found out when I was playing against Grease Piece, one of these little bits has fallen off, so I need to get that put back on again. I think it's fallen off this guy. But yeah, so that's some of my Darky Angels. So yeah, beautiful. All very talented painters. Every single person there. Brilliant jobs. Absolutely brilliant jobs. So yeah, let me move that out of the way. Oh, there's my Dark Angel there. Wonder what faction I'm a fan of. But yeah, all fantastic paint jobs. So we do Monday Minis every day. So that's the 3rd one we've done now. And it just keeps getting better and better and better. So yeah, next week we'll do the same again. But yeah, well done everyone. Absolutely fucking great jobs. Great jobs. So all I'm going to do tonight now is I'm going to have a little mooch on... Oh shit, what time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I might not do that then. I might just do it myself off stream. But yeah, 2-hour stream. I mean, I was a bit late coming on, so apologies for that. I left work a bit late. But no, it's been a good stream. It's been nice. And we got to my highest ever number of subscribers, 1,217. So thank you all so much. 3 more. I'd like that little number to, when it appears, to be 1.22. So we're at 1.21. So we need 3 more to get that up. Let me jump out of there. But yeah, thank you all so much. So I'm going to dive off. I'm going to have a little play around with World of Warcraft in a minute. Because I'm going to download the latest expansion. And then Wednesday when we play it, we're going to do the regular game rather than the classic. So yeah. 10k plaque next week. Yeah, it is open. That'd be good, wouldn't it? YouTube hate me at the minute. But yeah, so a couple of videos coming up. I'm going to do a rules video for the Apocalypse game. And then send that to the guys at Epic so they can put it on the socials and stuff. I'm gonna do video of me Dark Angels. So I'm gonna move more into doing videos rather than shorts and stuff. Because it seems like they earn you a bit more money on the monetization thing rather than shorts. So I'm just gonna do like a couple of videos like that. Because as I proved the other day, I had one video that did 250,000, which I've had to take down. 250,000 views, and that got me a tenner. And I've got one that's at 3,000. Not even that, is it? I think about 3,000 views, and that's earned me like £3 odd. So it's like, if I got 250,000 on that, imagine how much money you'd earn then and stuff like that. Also, as well, don't forget everyone! ! Wayland. So these are for new people like Mr. Crane and whatnot who are new and haven't seen this. We're doing a massive, massive giveaway at Christmas. Right. So I've got an affiliate which you can see on the Discord. But if you do ! Wayland in chat, all right, that'll bring up the link to my Wayland Games affiliation. And every time you buy something via my link, thank you, Michael. Every time you buy something via my link, I get a kickback. And what the plan is in the new year. Well, yeah, we'll do it in the new year because we'll do it all the way up to New Year's Eve. And then we'll cut it off at New Year's Eve. So then in the new year, we're going to do a massive giveaway. And what we wanted to do was get to different tiers. So if we get to 20 quid in the kickback money, I'll do like a model, like a lieutenant, something like that, depending on what faction you want. If we get to like 30, 40 quid, I'll do like a squad, like maybe intercessors or gaunts or Necron warriors, whatever you're into. If we get to like between 40 and 60, I'll do like a dread or a tank or something like that. If we get to 100 quid, I can do a combat patrol. And if we get more than that, what we'll do is whoever wins, we'll just sit down together, we'll work out the cost of what you want. So let's say, I don't know, it was £200 in the kitty or something. We'll have a little look and go, right, 200 quid, let's build an army based on that. At the minute now, through 8, why has that gone down to 8 transactions now? That was 9 the other day. But basically, we're at £46.12p, which is amazing. A lot of that's down to Wilson because of the big one. But yeah, we're up to £46.12p. So I'm letting that continue to rise. So there it is, so everyone can see, 46 and 12. So I'm leaving that to rise until we get there. And if you buy your Armageddon box set through that, no, because the percentage is still the same and the money's still the same. So 46.12 still exactly the same as what it was. So it must have been me misreading it. But yeah, the sales ratio at 12.3 is still the same. Because I'm wondering, because it says at the bottom here, level 1, 5% of your sale. So I'm wondering if there's a higher level. If I get like 20% of everyone buys through my link, who clicks on it and buys, maybe I'll get a bigger kickback, and that's even better for you guys. So I'm not taking any of this money. This is all your money. So the idea with this is the more you buy through my link, the more money will be there for the new year. So when we do the giveaway, you could possibly get a whole new army. And with Armageddon coming out, if you buy your box set through Wayland, because A, they'll have the most stock, B, they'll probably be the cheapest in the country as well. Buy through them. Yeah, buy all your Warhammers through my link, and there's a chance in January you could win a whole new fucking army. And it won't just be Wayland Games that you'll get the stuff from. I'll either get it from Epics, or I'll get, if you want Forge World stuff, if we've got enough for like I don't know, because the Warhound Titan will be out then. Oh, apparently the Warhound Titan, the rumour is that it's going to cost between 300 and 400 quid. And that's for all the weapons as well. So that's the body, all the weapons, everything. Still fucking expensive, but I'm getting one. Anyone else going to be getting a Warhound Titan? Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be closer to 200, but it's a big boy. It's a big boy. I still think 300 is a bit expensive, considering you can get how much bigger is it than a knight? You know, like a Custodes knight and stuff. I don't know. I know Mr. Crane's probably got them all, so he could probably tell us. But right, I'm gonna go. It's 10 o'clock. I need to pack all my stuff away. I'm tired. I'm getting a bit hungry as well, so I'm gonna go and get something to eat. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do, don't they? Yeah, but they'll hopefully with the fact that there's one coming, and it'll be branded Horus Heresy. It won't be branded 40k. But hopefully, as there's going to be one in plastic, which is more affordable, hopefully they'll make the rules better so you can play them better in 40k. But yeah, I'm hoping. So after we've done this on the 30th, this goodbye to 10th, I'm hoping to do summer towards the end of the year at the same place at Epics, another Armageddon, which is an 11th edition one. So we'll look at that. But yeah, good night, everyone. Thanks for coming. You're all amazing. I'll see you tomorrow when we're going to carry on painting either the Custodes or we might go back to painting Abaddon. I haven't decided yet. See how we get on. Or we might play a game. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out tomorrow. Take care. Love you all. You're all amazing. Good night. Yeah, stop. Well, come by and see us in the stream as well. Just pop by and see us. Subscribe and come and see us. And hopefully see you Saturday as well. Take care, everyone.